Last Friday, Rudy Giuliani was hit with sanctions by the judge that is overseeing the defamation lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani, filed by two Georgia election workers, Ruby Freeman and Shaye Moss. Now, last week, a report came out from the state of Georgia. The FBI was also involved in this investigation, but basically 2.5 years after the 2020 election, they cleared Ruby Freeman and Shaye Moss of any wrongdoing at all, right? They were perfectly fine, totally normal election workers. They didn't do anything evil. They didn't try to flip the election from Trump to Biden. It's all a bunch of baloney. But even before that final report had come out, these two women had sued Rudy Giuliani. They sued the One America News Network because their names had been dragged through the mud. At one point, Rudy Giuliani even suggested that they're on video passing drugs back and forth, or saying that it looked like they were passing drugs back and forth. Just horrible things have happened to these women. Of course, they have received threats. They've been singled out by conservative media, so they filed these lawsuits against them. Last year, they settled the one with One America. Now, those terms have not been disclosed, so we do not know what that settlement is, but the one against Rudy Giuliani has still been ongoing. And in the past few months, Freeman and Moss's lawyers have told the judge, listen, judge, Rudy Giuliani is not complying. He is not turning over all of these documents and communications that he has, so we want you to compel him to do this. And the judge said, all right, you're right, I'll do it. Giuliani had made up some BS excuse saying that, oh no, my electronic devices, of course, were already seized by the government. So of course I can't go through those things. But the judge eventually did decide that, nope, Rudy, listen, you have things you could have turned over, but you didn't. So I'm going to sanction you, the judge decided last Friday. And again, those terms have not yet been disclosed, but it is going to include various legal fees and other penalties that Giuliani now has to pay to the court because he has repeatedly and continuously failed to provide the evidence needed for the discovery process in this lawsuit. Now, Rudy Giuliani is screwed here. If he is sitting on any money, because at one point Rudy Giuliani was a very wealthy man, but if he is sitting on any money at all right now, and I don't know that he is, he may have lost it all, he needs to work on settling this case immediately, because he is not going to win. Especially after that report came out last week saying these women did nothing wrong, Giuliani doesn't have a legal leg to stand on. He is going to lose this case. He risks being sanctioned all throughout the case because he's not cooperating. So again, if you've got a big old pile of cash sitting in the bank, Rudy, it may be time to start talking about settlements because Freeman and Moss have everything on their side. But you, on the other hand, have screwed up at every given opportunity. You're now being sanctioned by the judge, and you want to drag this thing out for a couple more months? That doesn't seem like the smart decision to make. The smartest thing you could do is have your lawyers call their lawyers, come up with a number, and write a check as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching, everyone, and well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.